all my friends, a big old rope tied to a limb, and you're a big old wuss if you don't jump in the water.
Hi, this is Gina from hauntedflower.com, here to bring you a review for Grown Ups. And in honor of most of the cast members being former Saturday Night Live cast members, I'm wearing my own favorite Saturday Night Live skit, the Continental t-shirt with Christopher Walken. Grown Ups was directed by Dennis Dugan, who has directed several Adam Sandler films, including Happy Gilmore. It was written by Adam Sandler and Fred Wolf. It is the story of 5 friends and their families who reunite at a lake house for a vacation after their old basketball coach passes away. For a movie that looked like it could have been pretty bad, the tone was actually nice, happy, and most surprisingly family-friendly in this Happy Madison production. It was like Adam Sandler watched Couples Retreat and thought to himself, this isn't funny. Nobody would do these things or act like this. I'm going to write a movie that is funny, semi-realistic, and incorporates the family instead of leaving them at home. Wow, that's a really bad impression. But in this, Adam Sandler has succeeded on those goals. In 1978, the 5 friends and basketball teammates won a championship under Coach Buzzer. Adam Sandler plays Lenny, who is now a big-shot Hollywood guy married to the beautiful Salma Hayek. Their kids have become rich, lazy, video game crazed snobs who would rather text their nanny an order for hot chocolate rather than going to find her. Worried that he's losing his kids and his hard-working wife to the lifestyles of the rich and famous, he decides that a weekend at the lake house where they celebrated their basketball win is just the ticket. Kevin James plays Eric, who is married to Maria Bello, and along with his weight problem, both parents have not really figured out how to say no properly to their children. Chris Rock plays Kurt, who is a house husband and works really hard to clean the house and make 3 meals a day while his breadwinning wife, Maya Rudolph, brings home the bacon or pizza and barely looks at him anymore, and he gets chastised by his live-in mother-in-law. I think of Rob Schneider, I always think of that episode of South Park where they were making fun of him, like, Rob Schneider is a stapler! Just because he does the most bizarre roles in movies. It's always something kooky. So, of course, he's the weirdest character, but it's actually restrained quite a bit in comparison to other roles he's had in the past. Rob is married to a woman old enough to be his mother and is a major emo nature hippie. David Spade plays Marcus, who apparently grew up to be a single ladies' man who enjoys getting drunk, passing out, and hitting on young hot girls. All the main 5 guys are pretty strong at interacting with each other and their wives as well. It feels like a lighter, much sillier, not as dramatic version of Dan in real life, where the focus is more on friends than family since they're all at a lake house. There's a subplot of the losers they beat coming back to want a rematch and includes other Saturday Night Live cast members Colin Quinn and Tim Meadows, and a weird cameo by Steve Buscemi. The most awkward part of the film is the scene out on the deck where each character airs their grievances, and it feels so forced, but they all kind of push their way through it, since it seems to be part of the obligatory growing process. People actually do play arrow roulette, as silly as that sounds. I mean, the guys ripping on each other for stuff, playing at the water park, forcing the kids to put down their cell phones and go outdoors for a little while. It's all really believable stuff, and it feels like it could happen. And also, the way that the Karate Kid was fantastic at advertising taking a trip to China, this movie is a really good commercial for just taking your family on a summer vacation and doing stuff together outside, simpler times, bonding. It's kind of like Clark Griswold, but with a lot less destruction. The nicest thing about the movie is that the whole family can go to see it, which isn't that common for like a Happy Madison movie. The target audiences that will most appreciate the film, I think, are going to be guys who maybe had that group of friends growing up or had a place they went during the summer. And I think lots of kids who maybe need that experience would go see this movie and then think about taking a trip. I'd say you could wait to rent it, but the summer might be over by then. So if you want to expose your kids to it, I'd say go take them, because it's actually a pretty nice movie. It's not too bad. I was kind of happy with it. Thank you for watching my review. Don't forget you can subscribe to me on iTunes. Just search for Haunted Flower Reviews. And I'm going to be having a giveaway on my website for the original Predator movie coming out on Blu-ray. So please go to hauntedflowerreviews.com where you can catch all the details on how that's going to go down. Take care.
Shameless plug! Don't forget to see all of my reviews and videos of me on the Rotten Tomatoes show at hauntedflowerreviews.com. Also check out our store, hauntedflower.com, the web's best source for fantastic apparel. You can follow us on Twitter at haunted_flower or fan our Facebook page too. If you're local to the Indianapolis area, visit indiemojo.com for details on how you can win free screening passes.